Welcome to the first show of Mom's Diary. I'm Jung Lee, and I'll be a host for the show. Today, we have a very special guest who has set a fine example in accomplishing her success as a mother and as a businesswoman using her distinctive talents. We'll listen to her story right after the short break. And while you're at it, please welcome our guest today, Kun Sarunya. So first of all, nice to meet you, and thank you for joining our show today. So before we start off, could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Sarunya, and I'm 52 years old. I have 3 children. They're all girls, no son. And I'm Thai, but my parents from China. They're all Chinese.
So you're Thai Chinese.
Thai Chinese, but I was born in here.
So how are your children doing?
You mean now? You mean their job? Yeah, my daughter, the first one, she's a veterinary.
Oh, she's a veterinarian.
Yes, and the second one, she's a lawyer.
Oh.
And the third one, she's studying in the university.
Oh, so it is safe to say that you are a successful mother.
Oh.
But I heard that you had you faced some problems when you were giving birth to your children. Did you have
yes, but not all. The first one, okay, no problem. Just the second one, she has, in that time, the doctor said she has her own blood when she's in my body, in here. She has OAB blood.
Oh, OAB blood.
Because normally baby has their own blood, right? But she don't have her own blood. She don't have me or her father blood. She has her own blood.
So when she was in your stomach, womb, she survived with her own blood.
Right.
I think that's really rare. Is it?
It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. If the doctor cannot clear by 24 hours after birth, but he's a super doctor. Yes.
So I'll take that he succeeded in clearing.
Clearly.
Oh, okay. That's a relief.
Now it's okay.
So how did you feel when you first heard that she has a problem?
Because I'm not clearing about, I don't know about OAB before. So it's a big worry, big worry. I don't know how to treat her. Have to come back home. But the doctor said 24 hours, finished. Nothing, no problem anymore. But before, in that time, I'm very sad. I'm crying all the time.
Of course.
Yeah.
So how about your third child? Did you have any
My third child, it's funny. She was born in 17th of June, and that day is the day of the Soccer World Day.
Oh, soccer World Cup?
Football.
Oh.
Football, yeah. And she has her legs. The problem is she has her leg like this.
Oh, so her leg
normally, the baby legs should be straight, right? And she can walk like this, but her legs, one leg like this. I think it's the right hand legs like this. So the doctor should bring her to surgery. I mean to cut this part to make her legs come down and straight and normally walk. It's funny, the doctor said, you just come back from football day. So you have the problem with your legs. You have the accident with your legs.
maybe the child was watching the match.
It's funny, and now no problem too.
And I heard that you wanted a son. Is that right?
Yes, my third one. I spend a lot of money and I lose all the time for I think almost 4 months to having a son.
Oh, wow.
But I failed. So I think maybe I'm lucky to have 3 girls.
I think so too. So are you satisfied with your current family or your current situation?
Yes, I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. My husband, he's a good man. He's a good father. She loves family very much.
I mean, it must mean a lot to you. Your children must mean a lot to you after all those hardships you had.
Yes, of course. They are good. They are good guys.
Good.
And one thing I want to tell you. The night that I'm staying in the hospital, I have a dream. with my first daughter. You know, in my dream in Bangkok it had a flood, big flood, all everywhere, water in everywhere, and in my dream I dreaming to the king.
Oh, so you dreamed about king.
The king. He's in a little boat and carry a baby.
Wow.
He wrapped the baby with the red, not the red carpet, the red fabric.
Oh.
He carry and bring it to me. And you know, in Thai, when we dream to the king, it's very, very lucky.
Oh, wow.
And I'm very happy in my dream. So I have a good baby in the morning.
So I don't know, did you have any interesting dreams with other child as well?
The second one is funny. In my dream, I saw her like a monkey.
You saw
like
a monkey?
No, the baby like a monkey. She has in her face just empty of the hair in her hand, legs, everywhere with a long hair. So look like a monkey.
That's
But
an
I think
interesting
it's
dream.
mean nothing. It's mean nothing.
But she's not hairy
healthy.
now.
She's healthy, yes.
Okay.
But this one, she has the problem with the blood that I told you, OAB blood.
Oh, okay. So about enough with your children, maybe we need to talk how successful you are in your business life. So maybe you could talk to our business. So
last 30 years, I have a furniture shop.
You were in a
Sukhumvit.
furniture business.
Yes, furniture business on Sukhumvit. And most of my customers, 80% are foreigner. So I make a lot of money from them. And you know, it's very important when I have the customer ambassador. The ambassador, they live with their own resident in Bangkok. 80% they order the furniture from my shop.
Wow.
They trust. Yes.
You must have been really successful.
You know, they said I'm a professional for the rattan furniture. You know about rattan furniture?
No,
Rattan, wicker, not bamboo. Rattan, wicker, and cane, all by hand. It's handmade furniture.
So, how about now? Are you still doing your furniture business?
I don't have the factory. I don't have the workers. But if my own customer call me and order by phone, because I don't have the location now, it's okay. I still doing some, but not much.
So right now, what is it exactly that you do? What is your business?
It's funny. It's just brand new one. I'm doing a packaging business.
Oh, so currently you're not doing furniture business?
No, no, absolutely not.
So
you know about the packaging business?
No, could you please explain more? What is it that you exactly
Most of my
do?
customers are the coffee cafe. What do you call coffee cafe? They use cup, paper cup, plastic bag, paper bag, and you know how we can make money from these products because they use every day. After use, they just throw it away.
Sure.
They can bring it back to recycle, to wash and use. No, cannot. They just throw it away and they need to buy every day. They need to spend the money for these products every day. So I think we can make money from this product.
So you must have used a lot of your talent to know that what kind of business
maybe
be
because
successful.
maybe because 30 years for the furniture business is very good experience. All around the world, I can say it, all around the world of my customer, European, American, or Asia, but Asia not much. So they tell everything. They tell me all the experience.
So if you compare, what would you say was a better business?
Big difference. Furniture, just one chair is more than 5,000 baht. But one cup it's only 20 baht, so big difference.
Could you please explain more? Why did you have to change to packaging business?
In that time, the building is out of the rental. It's 30 years exactly, and it's out of the rental. So we need to move out to find a new location. But last 30 years, the rental is only 20,000 baht per month. But now it's more than 70,000 baht per month.
Wow.
So we think we keep the money and doing some other business that we spend less. And the location on Sukhumvit is very difficult.
How's your business now? Your packaging business, is it getting better?
It's good, and we are happy. We are happy with the business. It's good, but seems to me it's just not a lot of money per day. It's big difference between the furniture.
When you first heard the story that you cannot work at your factory anymore, and when you had to retire, how did you feel?
Very sad. I think I'm crying every day. It's very, very sad. And we know what we have, the money in our home, in our family. So we can spend, we can buy food, what we want. We have to save the money. If we find the new location, we still to use a lot of money too. So it feels very bad for me and my husband too.
And how did you feel personally when you first heard that you had to retire? Did you?
Before 3 months, before 3 months, we need to move out. I'm walk out the shop every day to looking for the new location. I'm crying. I'm walking the street and I'm crying every day that we have no job. We can, with my 3 children, they all studying. So it's hard for me.
It must have been devastating after working.
It's hard for
30
me
years.
because we have the money that we can spend that. We have to think about how we want to spend the money.
And did you feel like worthless because you couldn't provide as much for your children? Was that a problem as well?
Because the children very young and they don't know about our problem, so we can talk. We don't let them know the problem. It's hard, and for me, I'm very sad every day that I'm looking for the new location. When I knock the door, when I ring the bell to the house that I want to have the rent, they just say, just go away, please. It's my house. It's my personal house. I don't want to do any business here. Just go away. It feels very bad.
But I'm pretty sure you feel much better after you starting your new business.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your sincere talk.
Yeah, it's what my pleasure.
So we're down to our last question. So after all those hardships of your life, after hardship with your children, and after facing obstacles in your business, after all, what do you think success means in life?
Everybody will say money. But for me, it's not the first thing. Family, happy family, good child, good husband is the first. It's coming the first for me. That's the first successful.
Sure.
Because I have house, I have car, I have good children. So I think it's enough.
So you can live without money, but you cannot live without your family.
That's true.
Well, thank you again for joining our show today. It was a real pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me here too.
And that will be all for the show today. And we hope you enjoyed our show today. And please tune in for next week for another great show like today. I was Jung Lee, and have a good afternoon. All right, so, thank you.